Focus, 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 focus. All right. What's happening, everybody? This is Justice of Gorilla Bear Fitness. I thought it'd be a really good idea to introduce this new set of, new set of products that I have by explaining to you the types of clients that come to me and why. This is the reason why I set it up this way. Generally, you'll have the kind of client that is, honestly, they just motivated by starting. They love the idea of evolving, of changing, of doing something new, and just getting started is enough for them. You show them what to do, and for the most part, they can go. Then you have those people who are a little less excited, need a little bit more prompts. But that's pretty much all they need. They need a check-in, a follow-up. Hey, how you doing? What's going on? Just an update. Those are those type of people. Then you have the people who are motivated by presence. They need someone there. They need someone. They don't necessarily need you to say anything. They don't necessarily need you to do anything. But just somebody being there is just enough. And honestly, I'm one of those people. I'm one of those people that I don't really need you to work out with me, but just knowing that I have a workout partner there is enough. Then you have some people who are motivated by pressure. They just need that, that pressure on them. They need someone to kind of, stay on top of them, say something, do whatever. Some people are they allow themselves to put pressure on themselves. But it's not a kind of pressure that needs to be constant. It's kind of a pressure that's just like, just to let somebody know. It's a little bit more than presence. Presence, I don't have to touch you. Pressure, I have to touch you. And I think that's the difference between the presence and the pressure. Mainly is the tactile piece, and not necessarily tactile in that way. Sometimes it's mental. But I think you understand what I'm trying to say. And the last one, which is the most, quite honestly, the most strenuous one, the most time-consuming one, is those individuals who are motivated by goals. And I'm gonna use three quick examples. One goal is, I have a wedding coming up. Another goal is, I realize that I'm not the weight that I used to be at 19. And another goal is, and I use this one, is societal goals. What society says you should look like. It isn't something that you necessarily agree with, but it's what society says you want to look like. And those people who are motivated by goals, even though everybody should have goals, those individuals who are motivated by external goals, depending on what their external goals are, a lot of times those goals can be hindrances. A lot of times those goals can get in the way. And so those are the types of clients that I have. Another thing that I wanted to address are the hidden costs or the hidden, fees. Some of these things are monetary, but not all of them are. Of course, there's hidden gym fees. A lot of times you'll see me, the world is my gym, but I still go to an actual physical gym. Actually, I'm a part of a couple of gyms. So gym fees are part of the cost, and it's consistent. But the cool part about that is gym fees aren't like $40, $50, $60 like they used to be. Now, a gym only costs about $10 for you to get in. Food. I found that food has been expensive for people, not because the food itself is expensive, but because people don't cook, or they're not comfortable with cooking the types of food that they need to change to, and so it becomes expensive because they wind up eating two types of diets. Their old diet and then their new diet, and that's where the expense comes in at. It's been really hard for people to understand that they only need to shop on the outside of the supermarket, not in the inside. And I find that I've gone to people's homes and done some home visits, and they've done the exact opposite, where they'll still shop in the middle and they'll shop on the outside, and then they're confused on which one to eat. And I'll talk about that on another time. Gym clothes. I'm not a big gym clothes person. Usually it's my old t-shirts and my old sweatpants that becomes my gym gear. I'm not really big on being fashion forward in the gym, but some people are. And so that becomes a hidden cost. Supplements, I'm not a big supplement person, but you know, it's not a bad idea in the beginning if you can get some clean supplements to help get you started, especially with energy boosters in your pre and your post. Protein shakes in order to supplement the amount of protein that you're taking in. So, you know, supplements can be a cost. I remember one guy, he went out and bought, no lie, about $500 worth of supplements and forgot all about food. That was an interesting month. Time. It costs time. A lot of times, you know, I don't know why people get caught up in this whole perception that it's only going to take about a half an hour. But it's going to take about 15 minutes for you to get there. It's going to take you about 30-40 minutes for you to work out, and about 15-20 minutes for you to get home. So all in all, you're looking at an hour and a half set aside per day just for training. It sounds like a lot, but it's, you know, it's probably the one investment that you're going to put into yourself that's actually going to reap the most reward. So that's it. The last two things are I guess esoteric, or I guess deep, if you want to call it deep. But the last two costs, as far as fitness and wellness is concerned, is going to be choices and then friends and family. And I say that lightly, you know, well, I say the friends and family lightly, but the choices, it does cost you choices. Sometimes you're going to make a decision not to do something that, you know, your body feels like it should do. Some of those things are false positives, but, you know, we'll get into that on another time. And the other piece is friends. It's not necessarily that you'll lose your friends. And I don't mind using myself as an example. You know, I very rarely do I have a lot of, and I'll say this, of my people who are willing to do some of the things that I want to do. And I'm willing to do some of the things because honestly, I'm able to do them. Not too many people are going to unicycle. Not too many people are going to go swimming. Not too many people are going to do adult gymnastics. Not too many people are going to go scuba diving, you know. And so it's not that you lose your friends per se. It's just that you wind up finding things to do, I guess, by yourself. If your friends are your friends, they'll respect you for who you are, and, you know, they'll appreciate you for who you are, and they'll just understand that, you know, they got to hang out with you after you're done doing whatever it is that you're doing. But I've learned that it can cause a rift between, you know, you and your friends. So check out the website. There are a lot of beautiful discounts and things that are going on. My suggestion would be to sign up before Friday, because those discounts will be null and void. And for my birthday, yeah, after that, it's pretty much going to be shut down shop. If you're on the board, you're on board. If you're on the team, you're on the team. If not. I have a really big goal for myself for my birthday. It's to be about 215. And what we call in the personal training, or what they used to call in the personal training world, in the bodybuilding world, a hard body. Right now I'm at kind of a soft body, but for my 45th birthday I want to be a hard body. So anybody want to join me in the gym, there's some stuff on the website. Call me up. Don't be afraid of my prices. I'm more than worth my value. More than worth my value, trust me when I tell you. But holla back at me. Peace.